What if I told you that your greatest power in life isn't in fighting, persuading, or proving yourself, but in simply walking away? Most people go through life feeling obligated to stay in situations that drain them. They stick around in toxic relationships, remain in jobs that undervalue them, and allow their time and energy to be dictated by others. But why? Maybe it's the fear of disappointing someone, maybe it's the deep-seated need to be liked, or maybe they just don't believe they have a choice. The truth is, when you care too much about how others perceive you, you give away your power. You become their servant, living your life on their terms instead of your own. But here's the thing, there is a way to take back control, a method so simple yet so powerful that it shifts the entire dynamic of your life. It's the ability to walk away. At first, walking away might seem harsh, even confrontational, but in reality, it's one of the greatest acts of self-respect. Because the moment you demonstrate that you are willing to leave, whether it's a conversation, a deal, a friendship, or even a career, you instantly shift the balance of power. You make it clear that your time, your energy, and your presence are valuable. And when you do that, people start treating you differently. See, not everyone in life will respect your boundaries. Some people demand more than they deserve. Some cling to you, expecting you to fix their problems. And others? They're just looking for someone to control, someone who will bend to their will. But when you show them that you have options, that you are willing to remove yourself from situations that don't serve you, something interesting happens. You're no longer a pawn in their game. You take back control. Most people struggle with this word. They feel guilty for using it. They over-explain, they soften their stance, they say yes when they really mean no. But here's a simple truth. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone an excuse for protecting your time, your boundaries, or your well-being. Saying no doesn't make you rude. It makes you clear. Because here's what happens when you don't have a clear vision for your life. Other people will make plans for you. If you don't know what you're working toward, what matters to you, or what your priorities are, then it's easy to get pulled into someone else's agenda. Think about it. When you're aimless, people assume you have time to waste. You become available for their problems, their projects, their drama. But the moment you commit to something bigger than yourself, whether it's a career goal, a passion project, or simply self-improvement, your time becomes valuable. And when people see that, they respect it. They realize that you're not just floating through life, waiting for someone to give you purpose. You already have it. And that makes walking away effortless, because you know exactly what you are walking toward. Walking away means refusing to stay in jobs that undervalue you. It means not tolerating toxic workplaces where your efforts go unnoticed. The most successful people aren't the ones who beg for a raise or accept mistreatment. They're the ones who understand their worth and aren't afraid to leave when it's not recognized. Walking away sets the tone for how you expect to be treated. If someone continuously crosses your boundaries, manipulates you, or drains your energy, you don't have to argue, justify, or beg for respect. You simply remove yourself. And when you do, you send a clear message. I care about you, but I will not tolerate being treated this way. Walking away gives you power in negotiations. Think about it. Who has more leverage in a deal? The person who desperately needs it, or the one who is completely fine without it? When you show that you're willing to walk, you're no longer at the mercy of the other person's terms. You dictate the rules. At the core of all of this is an abundance mindset, the belief that there will always be more opportunities, more relationships, more chances. When you cling to something out of fear, whether it's a job, a friendship, or a relationship, you operate from scarcity. But when you trust that walking away will lead to something better, you're already free. And here's the truth. You don't need to have everything figured out before you start valuing yourself. You don't need to be rich, successful, or surrounded by people to know that you deserve better. The moment you start acting like your time is valuable, it becomes valuable. The moment you show that you don't need to beg for anyone's approval, people start respecting you more. Because at the end of the day, walking away isn't just about leaving situations that don't serve you. It's about standing firm in what you believe you deserve. So, here's my challenge to you. This week, set one boundary and stick to it. It could be a simple no to a request you don't want to fulfill. It could be distancing yourself from a toxic dynamic. Whatever it is, watch how people react. And more importantly, watch how you feel. Because one of the greatest power you have in life isn't in holding on. It's in knowing when to walk away.